6-1. 6-1. Toronto Maple Leafs get completely outclassed on the ice tonight by the Florida Panthers. From the second the puck was dropped, the Florida Panthers had the desperation that the Toronto Maple Leafs only wish they could possess. And it is very clear tonight, after year number 8 or 9, my math escapes me after this horrible showing tonight. But look, Maple Leafs fans, it has to change, right? There has to be changes coming. We can scream, we can go crazy, I've grown up since that last Leafs rant video a few years back. But, the chat tonight, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen who are still here, thank you for hanging out with us as we're recording this after the game. Stream ending was up for like 15 minutes. You were listening to Frank. We appreciate you being here and hanging out with us. Things have to change here for the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is absolutely disgusting. And Don Donaldson, you say, look, JT should retire. Look, JT got the raw end of the stick here. But I understand what Maple Leafs management was trying to do with Austin Matthews and giving him that C. And it's clear. Unfortunately, Austin Matthews has not shown the characteristics that need to be to wear the C for a team that's going to win a Stanley Cup. You look back all the way back to 2017 in that series against the Washington Capitals, when the Toronto Maple Leafs, the young, star-studded, way exceeding expectation Toronto Maple Leafs, came to the scene. And they lost that hard-fought 6-game series in overtime to the Capitals. I think it was Tom Wilson's goal, if my memory serves me right. And that was the start of a repetitive failure, year after year after year. Now look, when that happened, we all sat there with open eyes and said, hey, it's all good. This team is over, they're overachieving, right? We got a bunch of young kids who should be good in this league. They have the talent, they have the high draft pick, they have the years of junior hockey success, all of those things. But none of them had that grit and toughness that's needed in the NHL to succeed. And when the team is being built around a core four, for example, when you put all of this money into these guys who have consistently failed year after year after year, something's got to give. It's time to move on. We have expiring contracts. Move the contracts. Be done. I'm sorry, JT. I'm sorry it had to end like this. But unfortunately, we have to just free up the space that we have and find the guys like they were talking about. Find these guys who are consistently gritty and tough and go and win playoff games. They put teams on their back. They fight like dogs to get it done. That's not what we're seeing from $65 million of our roster every single game in and game out. We're not seeing that. We're seeing guys who take nights off. We're seeing guys who are out injured consistently. We're seeing guys who take weeks off at a time, and then they let their talent shine through. Then they come back, they hit it up for a few weeks, they tear it up, and everybody says, oh yeah, they're so great, they're so great, they're so great. But one thing that they're missing, like Coach Berube said, and this is where I'm always a full proponent for blow it up and get rid of it all. The Shannon plan, it's got to go, be done, move on from all the expiring contracts. Normally I would say get rid of the coach, the GM, clean house completely. But the moves that I've seen from Trevelling and what I've seen from Coach Berube working with what he has, remember what he's working with, has been exceptional. I'll just go out and say it. It's been exceptional. Because to see what we've seen year in and year out, it's not going to get better. We get optimistic every year. I mean, look at the poll on the community tab. We had 50% of fans being optimistic. We're at home. We had a great home season record. We played great this season in the regular season, but it's not a Game 7. And that killer instinct is what's needed in Game 7. Brad Marchand has that killer instinct on the ice in Game 7. 85% of our Toronto Maple Leafs did not have that killer instinct tonight on the ice for Game 7. And that's what it takes. If you want to be successful, if you want to lift Lord Stanley, you want to lift that silver up to the rafters of the arena and then take the cup with you wherever you want for a week or whatever, however long these guys get with the cup. If that's what you want, you have to go after it like nothing you've ever seen before in your life. And that's what kept hitting me when I was sitting there watching in the second period, and that onslaught of goals happened by the Panthers to make it 3-0. Within 6-7 minutes, whatever it was, maybe even less. I can't remember. My memory is so clouded because of the amount of pain that we keep getting put through every single April and May and June. Well, June, we don't make it to June. So I'll just say May. April and May. How about that? Every single year, this is what we go through. We got to just dump the contracts, take that $20, $30 million worth of cap space that we can free up right now, and build a team around some grit. Give Berube a leash. Let him go get the players that he wants in the locker room, swearing back at him, because I love it when he gets fired up and he's swearing and go, and we're going to win the cup. I love that. All right? And that's not really who I am when I'm on TV and YouTube and whatever. I don't like to go swearing and everything like that. But, we need guys who are in that locker room fired up, ready to go. Not these kids who are thinking about their next contract or thinking about what deal they're going to sign or thinking about their buddy whose contract's expiring and hoping that he gets signed for the next extension. Regardless, I could go on, and I think we've reached our point here to where I'm going to have to clean this up tomorrow. But overall, this has been absolutely amazing. This season, Leafs fans, thank you from the bottom of my heart. This has been absolutely incredible. We started this season back in September with like 30,000 subscribers, and we passed 100,000 subscribers, went and got that plaque. It's on its way. It just got shipped, but apparently I don't have a tracking update yet. So we'll see. That'll probably come tomorrow on Monday. Cheers, insiders. Thank you for helping me follow my dreams. Look, I started a soccer channel, talking soccer, TFC, really. That's how it all started. And now we're here on YouTube with 100,000 plus in this amazing community where we're making a difference for Sick Kids Hospital. Unfortunately, the Leafs playoff games are over now, so the 100% of revenue will be finalized and calculated after tonight's game. But remember, we always do a remaining percentage of the revenue here to make every single click of a video here on Toronto Sports Insider make an impact at Sick Kids Hospital, because that's what we do. This is bigger than just a bunch of sports fans cheering on a team that consistently loses year in and year out. This is about a group of people who are inspiring each other, trying to keep it positive, trying to stay classy and be inclusive, all inclusive in a chat, and just be like, hey, we're here to talk sports and enjoy the night together, cheering on our favorite team while making a difference in our community. There you go. Bane in the chat. Good to see you, Bane, as well. Chase, tough day. Very tough day. And then the Panthers fan there. John Paul DeJoria. Let's go Panthers. There you go. Well, thank you all for hanging out with us. It's time for me to pull the plug and head up to bed. What a season it was. Thank you, insiders, Leafs family. Please do not be strangers. Please come back and hang out with us during our Playoff Pulse campaign, during the Eastern and Western Conference Finals for the NHL and the NBA playoffs. We'll be live for every single game in the Stanley Cup Finals and, of course, the Toronto Blue Jays all summer long. Don't forget, TFC. We do TFC games. Every single TFC game, hopefully, as well as every single Toronto Argonauts CFL game. Those CFL games are so much fun in the chat. So don't be a stranger. Come hang out with us then. And, man, we'll see you in the fall, Leafs fans. Go Leafs go, and go Oilers go. Let's go, Canada. Let's go get that cup and bring it home. We'll be live every single game, cheering those Oilers on against the Dallas Stars in the Western Conference Finals starting up really, really soon. Good night, everybody. We'll see you real soon. Good night. Man, thank you, Leafs family. Thank you. Amazing. Go Leafs go. We'll be back next year, hopefully with some cap space.